What's up, comic fans, and it's time for that new comic book day haul plus review. I got a couple of older books, older modern books that I'll share with you as well that I picked up at a 50-cent warehouse sale, and we're gonna get into all of that right after this.
Spartans, what is your profession?
Welcome back. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Go ahead and throw me a thumbs up, comment down below. Let's get into the books, all right? These are from the 50-cent warehouse. First off, nothing too major here. I got a couple of books, but I'm only gonna show 5 of them. I got The Last Book You'll Ever Read, number 2, Cullen Bunn. Why? Because Cullen Bunn, he's a really good writer. Plus, I picked up issue 1 and I never got on to issue 2. So we're gonna read issue 2. All right. Next up, we got Crossover number 6. This is an Ian Betterman Virgin. I don't think it has it's not a wraparound. Nope. But it's just Crossover number 6. It's a 1 in 5 Ian Betterman Virgin variant. Got it 50 cents. Cool. All right. Next up, we got Nightwing number 9. This is the first appearance of the Talon, Alexander Staunton. And yeah, talent. There you go. Still looking for that. I think it's 19, which is where Batwing, I think it comes Batman or something like that. It's like a $50 book. Maybe you could find that in a 50-cent bill somewhere. Working on it. All right. Next up, we got Batman Rebirth. This is that King book that came out. This is I want to say this was like an intro. Batman Rebirth, right? Because then you had the actual Batman Rebirth. Was this like a cover B? No, I think this was the intro, and then they actually did the whole line series. But anyway, I picked up both. Boom. That is, or those were my 50-cent pickups for this week. All right, the warehouse is open like once a week, and I actually try to get in there, as often as I can. About 3 times a month, actually. So a little less than once a week. But anyway, I got some other pickups. So I was perusing my LCS and I found this still on the shelf. So I said, hey, why not? Let's grab another one of these. And then I've been trying to catch up on Nita Hall's Nightmare blog. So I finally found issue 4, so now I can continue reading it. So let's get into this week's books. Not a very big stack at all. Yeah, not a lot of books here at all. I don't even think I have a DC book this week. Do I have a DC book? Interesting. Alright, so anyway, we have Nita Hall's Nightmare blog, number 6. Yeah, I haven't read it yet, because I read 4, and now I gotta read 5, and then I'll read 6, but I'll tell you what, 4 has got me excited to finish that off. So after I'm done here, guys, I'm gonna go finish Nita Hall's Nightmare blog. Really good story. When I left off, they were in literal hell. So if you like hell, read that book. All right, next up we got Nocterra number 9, Scott Snyder, Blacktop Bill, and Tony S. Daniel. Let's not forget him. Blacktop Bill has joined, he's become a good guy, quote unquote, because he's seen with these aliens who basically are, trying to take over the Earth, what they want, and he's like, yeah, no, it's not what I thought it was. So Blacktop Bill is a special kind of villain, really special, like cringeworthy sometimes. But I love Nocterra. It's a really good series. It's really fun. Art is great. There's not anything really bad I can say about it. It's a really good sci-fi action comic. All right, next up we got Venom number 7. We had Venom versus Bedlam in this issue, right? So the cover kind of lives up to its hype, and yeah, it was a good read. Interesting, Venom's been a little slow. 8 apparently has got some hype behind it, so we'll see what happens with 8. Eddie Brock's gonna be in issue 8. I'll stick with it at least for a couple more issues, and we'll see where it goes. Right now it's Dylan as Venom. He's kind of owning it. So we'll see what happens there. Next up, we got Miles Morales, Spider-Man, Lost in the Spider-Verse 37. All right, there was nothing really It's a good story. Nothing super crazy about this issue. He's traveling through the Spider-Verse, so he's hoping for new appearances. Not so much, but we may have a villain pop up in here that's going to reoccur. So we'll see. This may be, the return of a certain character. So worth a read. He's bouncing around the universe. He's looking for his Uncle Aaron, and he's having an interesting time doing it. And then last but not least this week, we got Black Panther number 5. Again, really good story. Can't complain about it. It's Black Panther, and Ridley is doing a good job on this book. They promised us some Tosin Adoye, but I will tell you it's a very good story. So I'll give a little bit of a spoiler here. The Black Panther is on the run. Okay, he's not king anymore, right? There's a whole setup. He's not the total. He's still kind of king, but in the same way that in England they have a king and a queen or whatever. Or now it's a queen, just a queen. But that whole patriarch setup, whatever, where the Black Panther is the king of Wakanda. It's been turned into a democracy. So he had his own sleeper cell agents. Kind of gets found out. Somebody dies. Basically, it's like, you did it. No, you did it. No, you did it. And at the end of the day, they want the Black Panther to turn in his power, his suit. And so he does, but he really doesn't, because then he escapes. Shuri helps him to escape, and the story's going to take off from there. But now he's kind of a king who was deposed, who's also now on the run from Wakanda. It's turning into a pretty interesting read, and I'm enjoying it. So, we're going to move on now. Actually, I think I do have a DC book, and I'm going to get to it right now. We have Batman Beyond Zero. Jeff Johns returns to messing with the Flashpoint, the DC universe. First mention of the Clockwork Killer. Interesting story, right? So Thomas Wayne went through this whole ordeal to make sure that Bruce became the Batman, and things kind of went back to normal after Barry Allen tried to save his mom. He wakes up one day, or just becomes cognizant of the fact that he's kind of where he was, and Bruce is still dead. And so it's sending, Thomas Wayne, Batman, onto a mission to restore again that universe that he tried to save when the Flash, did his Flashpoint thing. So this was Zero. It's a prequel, or the first issue before one. And it's setting things up nicely. Jeff Johns, excellent writer. And my only concern is timing, his timing. It's really bad. I mean, it takes him forever to come out with issues. So hopefully this has all already been written, and it'll come out in a nice, timely manner. And, we'll get the story within, 5 to 6 months instead of 2 years. But we'll see. But anyway, my only concern again with Jeff Johns is just the time that it takes for his issues to come out. Excellent writer, great guy. But this is a Thomas Wayne-centric issue here. So if you're into that brutal Batman, the Thomas Wayne Batman, the one that's a little bit more willing to go to the other extreme than Bruce. Bruce never goes to the extremes. Thomas will sometimes cross a line that's not meant to be crossed as the Batman. So if you're interested, there's also some Aquaman in here, some Barry Allen in here. The Penguin, Cobblepot, is Thomas Wayne's assistant in this book. Very interesting timeline. I liked it. I enjoyed it. And it was my only DC pickup for the week. Alright, comic fans, do what you do. I'm gonna do what I do. I already finished my books this week. Oh, mind blown. I'm actually gonna get ready for next week's books. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell, go ahead and throw me a thumbs up, and comment down below. Peace!